Welcome to this premiere episode of my LEGO Harry Potter City. I'll be showing you my Hut on the Rock build, so buckle up and let's dive right in. The Hut on the Rock is part of the first story in Harry Potter where Vernon Dursley takes his family and Harry to escape the Hogwarts letters. I love that scene because it's where Harry finds out he is a wizard, and that really kickstarts his journey from there. I built this originally on Studio, mapping out all the pieces and parts, and then ordered everything off Bricklink, and revamped some of it as I built. We're starting with a 48x48 base plate. I bought a few of these during the holidays when they were half off. And then we're going to lay out some 2x2 bricks and 4 Technic bricks so we can connect each new base to our city. Once I got all these laid out, as you'll see, I added 8x8 black plate all around. This will serve as our base for our structure, and I'm using black because I'll be adding a water element around it in a future video. And you can see I put 4 of these Technic bricks for connection points in the middle on each side. And now as I lift it up, you can see really how sturdy this base is. This will be easy for moving, sliding, or transporting if I need to. Once that's all set, I'm putting my Hut on the Rock base. This is comprised of over a dozen rock panel plates, slope pieces, masonry bricks, and some snot bricks as well. I'll show you how I did some of the detailing. This all took a while to build, so I'll skip that, but show you some of the ways and the techniques I used. First, we'll put the tile pieces for the walkway and build our wooden boardwalk. One of my favorite parts of this build is the stone wharf. You can see I used mostly 2x4 and 1x4 bricks to build the base, and then surrounded it with masonry bricks, and then capped it with some dark bluish gray tiles. Then I added in these olive branches to act as seaweed growth that you'd see during low tide, and this kind of added a weathered look that you'll see throughout the whole build. I also added in some candles in the walkway, made changes to like some posts and chain railing in the future, and then I added some sea life with this crab hiding under the seaweed. Once I added this brick stack to the center for support in the flooring, I could now add the main floor level, which is the living room. Most of the walls are made with a variety of 1x bricks, snot bricks, masonry bricks, tiles, and more of the olive branches. I wanted to keep this weathered look on all levels. The Hut on the Rock has faced some serious storms being out in the middle of the sea, so you'll see how I kept adding olive branches and sand green tiles on the outer wall to give it some life. And these lanterns around the door are a fun little touch as well. On the first floor, I wanted to create the couch that Dudley was sleeping on, and I kept it an ugly gray color. Then I wanted to create a fireplace with a light brick, so I took techniques from the Hagrid's Hut build and built this straight into the wall. There's also a small brown table along the back wall, and I added a bucket with a chimney broom in the corner. You can also see a wooden stairwell that leads up to the second floor. Once that's complete, I can put on the second story. To give it a different weathered vibe, I added in these snot bricks around the window so I could attach some wooden boards, as if a big wave or high winds out at the sea had blown out the glass. Here's how I built a simple bed using a few different parts. I wanted to give it a similar look to the rest of the build, using the same kinds of colors like dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, sand green, and some black. I tried my best to limit the color use in those areas to fit with the entire theme. Next to the bed is a black trunk with a candle, and I added in a small railing along the stairwell to tie it all together. We don't want anyone falling down those stairs now. The idea for the roof was slightly complicated and takes a long time to create, so I built some peak walls in the front and back and tied those together with side pieces so you can remove the whole structure in one piece. Then when it came to adding the roof, I used 6 4x8 plates on each side and attached them with 1x8s and 1x4s to create a layering effect. Then it was on to adding all the tile. I wanted to keep everything again in the same color range, so I used light bluish gray, dark bluish gray tiles, along with black and sand green tiles. If you've ever been near structures in the ocean, you know they get weathered quick, and this ended up creating such an amazing focal point to the whole structure. It was time consuming, and I'll spare you that part, but it was well worth it. Originally I created a small chimney, but given the structure's tall nature, I wanted to give it more character and built this crooked chimney instead. Check out my shorts playlist to see how I built that piece by piece. Then I finally added one more broken window in the back using a similar technique but angling the pieces so everything wasn't perfectly horizontal or vertical. And there you have my final hut on the rock mock for my Harry Potter city. One thing I need to figure out is how to create the water and ocean effect around the structure. I know I want to use these tiles in some form of a pattern, keeping some trans clear tiles near the structure to give a wave effect, so I'll have to figure out a pattern. If you have any thoughts or ideas, please comment below. Once you get all the parts built, the structure is completely modular, so you can pop it on and off. If you want to check out the interior, play with it as a kid, or whatever. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's some beauty shots of the detail, and hey, someone's lurking in one of the windows. Watch till the end to find out who it is. Hey, do you like this video? Be sure to subscribe so I can keep making videos. Thanks all.